Good morning. How you doing today? Just going for a little drive. Unfortunately, I had to register my trailer. And in Wisconsin, not every DMV does trailer titling and plates, so I had to go about an hour away to title my trailer. So I've been being a bad boy. I've been driving it without registering it. So I figured if I'm going cross country with the damn thing, I don't want any hassles or problems. So figured, it was about time to go to DMV and actually register the damn thing. But it was a very beautiful drive out here. It's a lot of back country roads and stuff, and I was able to watch people's streams, well, at least listen to them all the way through, so I think the internet will hold up pretty good, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the scenery. But yeah, just finalizing some last minute things. I've got the trailer all hooked up to the truck. I'm gonna grease the bearings. Gonna go get a haircut and a beard trim so I don't look like somebody that's ragged anymore. And then me and the surprise guest are gonna, yep, it's the big trailer. It's the big one I pull my mud toys with. So, yep, cost me a whole whopping $240 some dollars. What was it? $224.50 to register it. But it is what it is. Yay, scenery. So yeah, my surprise guest I might have to go down to Chicago to pick them up, because it sounds like their way of transport to Wisconsin may not arrive in time. So might have to go do that. Hopefully you can get a little closer than Chicago, but Chicago's only about an hour or so, hour and a half, depending on when you go. So, yep. Yes, sir, Bobby. So, yeah, Jeff Ellis actually surprised me. He actually kicked in out of his own pocket an Airbnb for 2 nights in Hagerstown. So me and my surprise guest, we've got a place to stay for 2 days in Hagerstown, which is really nice of him. I didn't ask him to do it. He just said, hey, I want to do this for you. So reservations already been made, and I just got to make the time, the deadline. So we're going to be in Hagerstown on the 4th and 5th, and then we're going to be leaving the 6th to head out to Missouri. So that's the game plan as it sits right now. The big trailer is actually 53 feet long deck. So yeah, it's a pretty big trailer. It's 3 axles, definitely, no, it is not full of shagness. I'm gonna assume you're talking, when you say the cult at the mall, you're talking about 1776. I am planning on visiting with a few of my friends that are there, and I'm gonna probably visit with Stormtrooper, because I guess he was a fan of my stream when I was streaming and doing a lot of the Mechanic After Darks. So I'm gonna take a few minutes and go visit him. I'm gonna go visit David Valenti, Valentine, sorry, David Valentine. I know Valenti. I meant Valentine. Over at Bunker Hill, because he was part of my mechanics crew. So yeah, we're gonna pop in, say hi to a few people. I'm not gonna get into any of the drama. I'm just gonna sit here and stop in, say hi to the people I want to say hi to, and you know, just let it be. You know, not about all that drama. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I told him the dates I was going to be there, so I would have thought he would have said something if those were dates he wasn't going to be there. But that's possible. Hopefully not. Watched the video, and I think I got a good read on the Wyckoffs. I've spent some time with them. I don't think they would lie about it. So, yeah, you know, I by his statement. Yeah, this is just me heading home. That's all. Unfortunately, DMVs in Wisconsin not all of them sit here new trailer or registration, so I had to go a little further away from my house to do it. Yeah. You know, I mean, I think if Wyckoff said, hey, this guy punched me, then he probably punched him. You know, whether or not he punched his phone and his phone is what hit him, you know, I mean, whatever the case, it looked, from what I saw in the video, looked pretty aggressive, so I don't know. But, you know, that's not my situation, so it is what it is. You know, personally, like I said, you know, I'm going to start focusing on the state level when I get back. Because honestly, I just, you know, I've always been very clear that I'm not for any one movement. I'm from whatever my end goals are that I feel are going to best fix the country. And right now, I just feel that that's where the battle's going to be. I think that I think I may start spearheading a plan to try to involve, whether they be left or right, on issues that are bipartisan, you know, not something, you know, and get everybody involved. You know, issues like voter ID laws and minimum age for politicians, and you know, just a whole bunch of stuff like that. Things that the left and the right seem to be able to agree on. So. Commented to that one message that I sent about that I was coming to see him. So I'm pretty sure he read that one. Because he was saying, yeah, it'd be great to see you and so on and so forth. So yeah, I saw that in the video too. I was actually watching Wyckoff when that all went down. wish them the best of luck. I stayed with those movements as long as I felt that I thought that they were the best option for achieving my goals of fixing the country. And, at this point in time, I think the states have a better chance of accomplishing those goals. So, best luck to them, whatever the outcome may be, but really, other than going to see a few friends that I knew from TPC, I just really don't care what 1776 is doing, So, that's just the way it is. But I am very excited to get back and start working with some of the state organizations. I've floated this idea of really trying to work bipartisanship with the left on common ground core issues that we both agree are wrong with the government, and it seems to be getting a lot of traction. So I'm really excited to explore that once I get back to Wisconsin and get a chance to get back on my feet and get some things done. So hopefully you guys will tune in for that. And we'll see where that takes us. I'm going to get my semi back together. I'm probably going to put my logos on it, make sure that I can take that to some of the rallies, so then I could be the trucker guy, I am a truck driver, but it was sad I couldn't have gotten it together to have it be in Hagerstown. I think it would have been a whole different experience had I had my semi there. Willie, how you doing? Good morning. Problems coming out here watching the streams, but I can see that I'm buffering broadcasting. That's so weird. Finalizing some things so that I can start heading over to Hagerstown. I had to go to DMV and register my big trailer. Unfortunately, like I said, in Wisconsin, not every DMV has that capability. So I had to drive a little further away to be able to do it. I figured, bopping around Wisconsin a little bit, they don't really care too much. They're not usually big sticklers, especially if it's being pulled behind a pickup truck, about making sure your trailer is registered. So a lot of people don't register them. But going cross country the way I'm going to be going, I didn't want to risk getting pulled over and having to deal with an issue. So, I forked out the $224.50 to register register it. So it is what it is. I think I'm going to try to tap into some people that I know, that I met from the convoy, that had left kind of doing that stuff already, and see if we can so yeah, I think it'd be nice if we could sit here and start, because I know there's a whole bunch of state pages now, and it'd be nice if we could start organizing some real, show up at your state capitol on the exact same, you know, we're gonna probably start doing some StreamYards once I get involved with the right people, and I think we just need to find some more people that maybe are a little bit better at organization, maybe know a little bit more than we do, you know, about who exactly we should be trying to talk to, you know. I just came up with the idea. Now I'm going to need people that, you know, I need people that know how to make that idea work. So I think I'm going to start reaching out to the state pages and see if we can't start tapping people that have these organizational skills and maybe know the best way to go about doing this. So, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just changing gears to a state level. So that should be exciting. By the way, hello everyone. I saw some names I recognized come through the chat. Hi Wendy, hi Ryan, hi Virtual Productions. Who else do we have in here? Wendy, Ryan, Jenny Smith, Tara. What's up? Hey Lone, how you doing? So, yeah, I mean that's kind of the idea. Is I want to start. We need to get some foundation. I think a lot of these things kind of just happen, and or at least the ones I've been involved with, without having a real good foundation underneath them. So, this year may just be a year of getting things going and getting things working and finding the right people that can help in the right ways. I've made some really good contacts from being in the TPC, I think. I know who the good players are, and I think I'm going to reach out to them and see what kind of help they want to still be involved in, and see if we can't get something going in every state. Yeah, and that's what it is. Even if it's just a matter of to have people in each flyers or, getting the word out that, hey, this is not a left or a right. This is what we're going to do. We need to nail down. That's where we need to really start. We need either left, right. That one core issue. What is the one thing that we think that if we were to protest, the state capitals about, is the issue that both the left and the right can agree on, but also is an issue that is going to make a extremely positive, fundamental change to the government for the better. That's what we need to figure out. So, first, it's getting the right people involved. Second is having some discussions, figuring out exactly what the message is exactly going to be. But I think we're going to try to, at least what I'm going to try to get involved in is core issues. Things that we can agree with the left on. Because I think as Americans we'll be stronger as a group than being divided. We need to get the left involved. Because so far everything I've seen hasn't been working yet. So isn't Wisconsin pretty? I told you guys this was a pretty ride.
In 2.1 miles, turn right onto Highway A.
RF, you're probably right. I need to get in contact with those groups. So, I'm going to start putting my message out, and I'm going to start reaching out to the people I do know, and they may know who those groups are. So, and that would be great. But if I find out there isn't a group like that, well then, I'm going to start trying to persuade some of the people that I know to start forming that group. So, yeah, abortions, guns, that's why I said core, that's why I was saying core issues. From discussions I've had with the left, was to securing the vote in general by these. The ones I've talked to so far had only had an issue about having to pay for them.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Highway A.
I personally, let's see, I gotta wait for the stream. I personally, if there was some type of plan that if somebody can't afford an ID, that it's, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, but I think the common ground is some of the most important stuff. Because, everybody's trying to work on, abortion, guns, all that stuff. But you're working within a broken system. The government's broken. Accomplished till you can fix the system,
Turn right onto Highway A.
A lot of left agree with term limits. I've also heard about a 6-year presidential term, one and done. Somebody's been floating that idea, and I don't know if I'm opposed to that, because then you have a president that's focused on just doing his job and not campaigning for his next presidency. So I'm not really overly opposed to the idea of a 6 presidency. Maybe an issue that we were. I'm not opposed to that either, or at least discussing it. Suggesting doing a 6-year term as the first one. I was just saying it, down the road. Yeah, I think we'd have to fix some other problems so that, it was just an idea though. I could see the benefits of it, because I think a lot of times because of the fact that they're always trying to catch the next election. Exactly. I agree with you, RF. And like I said, if that's the only issue that the left, or at least the left that I've been talking to, has, yeah, be the hang up on not securing the vote. God knows the government wastes more money. So I think that'd be a really good issue to start with. Let's secure the vote. Granny Sue, I had to go to a DMV that's not in my hometown, because the DMVs in Wisconsin don't all services, and I needed to register my. I'm going out of state. In Wisconsin, they're kind of, they don't care. So I was running around. It had a plate, just wasn't registered. But you get away with what you can get away with. That's another one, Tara. Tara, that seems to be another issue that seems to be a bipartisanship one. You know, all these organizations and all these things that are, you know, buying off our elected officials. So yeah, that's another topic. It's just a matter of figuring out what exactly are all of our common interest, you know, gripes that, you know, whatever that we don't like about the government that we want to correct, and then figure out which one to tackle first. So yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Like I said, Tara, that's one that's been discussed. So, like I said, you know, I think, you know, sitting down on some of these panels and getting some people from the left and some people from the right and really
Continue
just,
onto Highway V.
you know, putting pen to paper and figuring out what these options are or what these decisions are, and then voting on which one, you know, is the one that we're going to focus on, and then starting to
In 1.9 miles, turn left onto North Mill Street.
starting to go out and actually find a following that wants to back us. You know, I think that's just where it's going to have to go. Yeah, that's true too. Accountability, you know, make the government accountable for things that that they should be doing, that they're not doing. Yeah. You know, what are the issues that the left and the right can both agree are problems with the government, and what can we do about it? You know, what do we want to try to do about it? So, I'm actually excited about this. I think, you know, it always seems to be, you know, left versus right, because it's always a topic that either the right really likes or the left really likes, you know, and, you know, I think we just need to make it more just core, you know, not have anybody have a specific agenda, you know. I'm an American. That's how I identify. And as an American, I don't think the government's doing what I want them to do. You know, therefore, as a fellow American, you know, I hope that you feel that
At the next stop sign, turn left.
you feel that the same way and want to come support what I'm doing. No matter what your political affiliation is, because ultimately you're American. I was kind of wondering about that. Constitution, gotcha, yeah. This is actually an interesting little gas station. It's actually got an RC car store built into the gas station. It's the only one really around in this area. We're in Waldo. So, well, you know, whenever they sit here and say, where's Waldo? I know where it is. I drive through it all the time. I wasn't paying attention to whether or not you guys could see or hear or whatnot, but I was saying we're actually in Waldo, Wisconsin, if you didn't hear my comment. So, Waldo. I know where Waldo is all the time. I drive through it all the time. I know where Waldo is.
In 6.9 miles, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Highway 28 East.
Start doing a few more panels a little bit more often once I get back. I'm going to reach out to a couple of my friends from the TPC days and see what they got going on exactly and what contacts they have. And yeah, see, I'm going to bounce this idea off of them and see if they do this. Honestly, I think this could have some real traction. Haha. I know where this one is. I tried it, and I was really hoping that it did more. I think some of the state pages are a result of it. So, or more people starting state pages in their home states that left the main convoy. So, I think it did some good. I think the biggest focus that we're going to have to take is we're really going to have to get the word out, because I can't tell you on a daily basis whether I'm conversation and somebody hasn't seen me. I live in a kind of big town, but I leave, I got my personality, people remember me. If I come into a parts store, I'm always joking and smiling and having a good time with them. So if I'm not in that store for a while, people are like, hey, what are you up to? Or what have you been up to? And I was with the convoy and that. So signal every time I turn it off. You know, I may get a dead zone, but it seems like the signal comes back and it's better when I'm not using the boost in this little car. I mean, it is a little tiny car, but whatever. You know, I think at a state level, we're going to be in a better position to get the word out locally in every state than the national.
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto
than like the national was able to do. I think that may be where the state pages or the state organization do better because they can get more.
in 3/4 of a mile. Exit onto Highway 28.
They'll be able to get more people involved because of the fact that, you know, just in general, they're
At
here,
the
they're
roundabout,
local.
take the second exit onto
You know.
Highway 28.
So by being local, you can talk to local people. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I think part of the problem is I just think the car is too small. You know, the whole idea of these things is to get outside the vehicle, but you know, the separation between the two antennas is important too. So I think the inside antenna and the outside antenna are too close, so they're interfering with each other. So figure it out. At the state level, though, I think it'll be easier because you can have meetings more often in each state. You know, I think on the national level, they trucked across the country, and it took them, you know, maybe 10 days, and then, you know, I don't know how much state level involvement there was. People got excited when they came through, but then once they left, I don't know, you know. Where if you've got a local state chapter or something, you know, you've got like-minded people that are meeting up and, you know, getting out there and working every week or every weekend or every other weekend to do things, you know. That may make a difference. But like I said, if we can sit here and we can work on stuff that's bipartisan, you know, it may speak to more of the country, you know. I think it comes down to just figuring out what that topic is. What is the thing that's going to make the most people in the country happy? Term limits, yes. You know, voter ID, voter ID, strengthening the vote, making people feel more confident that their vote counts. This is Sheboygan. We just actually rolled into Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And there is the Acuity flag, the tallest symbol of freedom. Hello. I think it's Julie. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name too bad. Well, like I said, I think if we can find the right issue, we can. I think it's just finding the right issue. And I think there's enough of them out there. Hello. Like Jersey something. Jersey John. So, yeah. You know, I do feel that if we can find the right topic that can unite the left and the right, it's a numbers game. We got to get the numbers. We got to find the right topic, get something that everybody can pretty much agree on, or at least the vast majority, whether you're left or right or independent or whatever, you know, you can agree that this is a good thing for the country. You know, needs to be an American movement, not a political one. So, and there you go. There's Big Booty Judy with her 53-foot car trailer sitting on her. So, there you go. So, yeah. I'll show you guys a shot of her real quick. Another shot. Mine's kind of unique. Mine's got a sealed deck, so I can pull trailers. That center channel, there's actually attachments that I can hook up trailers to, and I can pull empty trailers on it. So that's my trailer. And ignore the plate, because that's not technically mine. That one won't get you any information. Not that I'm really too worried about it. Everybody pretty much already knows who I am. You know, I haven't been out there trying to hide my identity. Whatever. Oh, and then That's my truck. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys here because I need to go take a shower. I've got sand and dirt in my hair, and I want to go get a haircut and a beard trim, and I need to wash this stuff out and whatnot. So, thanks for riding along with me after going to the DMV. You know, got my new plate, so you know we're gonna be all legal, and yeah. You know, thanks for riding along, and you know, this guest is going to be here tonight. They were supposed to be, but it sounds like they're having travel complications, so I may have to go pick them up someplace. I'm not sure if it's going to be today or tomorrow, but yeah, they were supposed to be here tonight, but it sounds like that may not happen. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish up some stuff. We're gonna be heading out of here probably Wednesday. Then you guys can follow along as we get our butts back to Hagerstown. Take a day. We're gonna go visit some people that I know that are my friends in the Hagerstown area, and then we're going to boogie out probably on the 6th, in the morning of the 6th, and we're going to head over to Missouri. So, yeah, you know, you guys are more than welcome to come along for the ride, and I'm probably going to do a StreamYard, going out there and coming back. One, because it's a little bit nicer if I lose connection. Two, if I kind of have a little bit of a panel going, there's well, I'm gonna be in Hagerstown on the 4th and the 5th, and leaving the 6th. So I would love to have my camper, but with that kind of trailer, you can see it goes inside the bed, so I can't take my camper with me. Jeff Ellis has actually footed the bill for 2 nights in Hagerstown. He's gotten me an Airbnb for me and the surprise guest that's going to be going with me. I don't know what we're going to exactly do when we get to Springfield, Missouri, because we're going to have some downtime between the 8th and the 11th, because Tracy's celebration of life is going to be on the 11th. You know, I talked to the family, and, you know, Tracy had a lot of friends throughout the entire United States, and family, and they're probably not going to all be able to be there. So, they're going to let me stream it for everybody that wants to be part of that celebration of life that can't make it to the Springfield, Missouri area. So, yeah. So yeah. So that's where we're gonna be. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great day, and I'm gonna go take a shower and go get my hair cut. So, everybody, take care. All right, come on. I gotta go get a haircut. I'm doing it. All right. I've pulled your orange cord. You know, I will do it. I love you guys. I know you don't want me to end the stream. I get it. You want me to keep on going, but I got stuff to do. I got to get on the road. So, all right, I'm forced quitting it. All right, bye.